tuning in after the live. I greatly appreciate you tuning in. Just give me about 30 seconds to 1 minute to get this set up, as I just need to get the chat out. Just in case anybody tunes into the live, I'm on a little bit later today. I've only got about 25 to 30 minutes at the most, but I wanted to update everybody as we've had a lot of stuff happen today. I'll go to my Twitter so we can read the official document together as well, as that's the biggest news of the day. I do appreciate if anybody does decide to tune in. I wanted to talk about how XRP has taken over Bitcoin for the most trading volume. We've also got, I need to set this up though. We've also got the official document we can go over together as well. I've got it within my Twitter here. So we'll have the official document we can read together as well. Talking about a possible settlement here linking in the future, or what Judge Netburn said. So let me just go through real quickly and we'll touch base on exactly what's going on. We'll get into XRP Unseats Bitcoin as the most traded crypto asset, demonstrating high confidence. I don't know how many people will be here today, simply because I'm coming on later. But, you know, that doesn't mean we won't have anybody. Let me turn this on. Oh, wow, 46 people here already. Holy crap. Wow, thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Let me just say hi to everybody real quick. Make sure you hit that like button, as it will greatly help push me through the analytics. But we're going to get into... we can read two different things, but first I wanted to talk about how XRP unseated Bitcoin is the highest or the most traded crypto asset, demonstrating high confidence. So let me say hi real quick. Lewis, welcome in. Darren, mate, welcome in, my friend. Jan, welcome in, love. Chance William, yo. Colin Orr, welcome in. Attic, I remember you indeed, one of the earliest, one of my first mods I ever had. Welcome in. Tanya, welcome in, love. Just got off work. No better time than now. Mark Harris, welcome. John Hall, welcome in. Crypto Solo Scrooge, welcome in. Getting awfully close to 500 here on YouTube, aren't you? Make sure you support our fellow friend, Crypto Scrooge. One Recon, welcome. One Rough Recon, welcome in. Patrick, welcome in. Lewis says, welcome to the Army. Baby Bianca, welcome in. Richard Williams, good evening. K&J, welcome in. Charlotte Jennix, welcome in, love. Tom N, welcome in. Bersalio, holla, the real deal G indeed. Roger, welcome in. The one thing that can rock us moving forward is a geopolitical issue. It sure is. That's why we have to make sure we have our precious metals on deck. Mel, welcome in from the UK. How awesome is that? Digger Golden Shovel, welcome in. Kyle Kupiak, Cape Cod Kyle, welcome in. Terry, welcome in from Mexico. Hola. J-Man GG33, welcome in. Capo, welcome. Everybody hit that like button. Indeed, I cannot believe how much support there is already. Tom, and also from the UK. Wow. True, good afternoon, my friend. Mark, welcome in. Praise Yasha indeed. Amen. Crypto 6 foot, welcome in. NS UK in the house, while a lot from the UK as well. Devin in the house, welcome in. The dude. Florida in the house with the Crypto 6 foot, getting closer. Yes, it is. Joseph, welcome in. Wow, I see all the love, Tanya. It's truly incredible. So let's get through this while we've got time together today. So I'm a tad bit busy, but I always make time for all of my friends. One ReefCon, welcome in from Boston. XRP Unseats Bitcoin is the most traded crypto asset, demonstrating high confidence. The tides are shifting. The crypto market of late, frenzied trading has pushed XRP to game trading, or garnered trading volumes higher than those of Bitcoin. As we reported yesterday, since July 13th leading into yesterday afternoon, XRP accounted for 21% of all trading volume, as to where Bitcoin only accounted for 20% of total crypto trading volume. Ethereum equated for 8%, or accounted for 8%. So Bitcoin otherwise leading the pack in trading volume. The positive sentiment around XRP come after Ripple's legal win against the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC. XRP trading volume dwarfs Bitcoin. Mark Harris, appreciate you. Crypto 6 foot, 85 cents by tonight. We'll see. We'll see. Tracy just found me today. I greatly appreciate that, Tracy. You found the right place. I promise you found the right place. We'll get into the charts after. So XRP trading volume dwarfs Bitcoin. Yes, remember to hit that like button. Indeed, we've got 71 people, 48 likes. I cannot thank everybody enough. Like, seriously. Remember, though, positivity over negativity. We're winners in here, so we can't play the victim and it allows us to make an emotionless decision. We get all the information, the facts, the charts, the news, the stuff from the court case, and we make an informed decision. What's going on, Louisville? Welcome in. And yes, if you're new, I have a thing. I talk to everybody, so I always acknowledge everybody. It's just something I do. Data from CoinMarketCap shows that XRP has registered roughly 25 billion in total trading volume since July 13th, suggesting investors are confident in the token. The rapid volume surge came after a judge ruled that the sale of Ripple's XRP tokens on exchange and by algorithms did not constitute securities following a 2-year legal battle integrated by the SEC. So to further educate you on that, if you're new to this, XRP was ruled not a security and or investment contract when it comes to programmatic sales and or sales to retail investors. However, as of right now, it's still considered an investment contract and or security with institutional investors. But we'll get into more of that as we have the official document released today. So on the day of the ruling, July 13th, the trading volume of XRP pairs on centralized exchanges hit over 10 billion, which is deemed the biggest volume in the last 1.5 years. The spike in volume was only the 75th largest on XRP's record, or 76th largest. But being in the bear market rally, it was a significant amount of the total volume coming in. Digital asset market research from Kaiko observed that XRP has surpassed Bitcoin as, and this is what I was talking about, and we reported this yesterday, Bitcoin as the highest volume asset. For context, XRP dominated a staggering 21% of all crypto trading volume, while Bitcoin contributed 20%. Ethereum, the second largest crypto by market capitalization, made up for 8% of all volume, whilst other coins combined, other 95 thousands of coins, contributed for 51% of the crypto volume. Welcome in Ronald from Houston. BlackRock owns Onyx, which owns Aladdin, the AIM. Interesting, J-Man. Thank you for that info. RNJ, I appreciate that compliment. Love your work. Good, man. I greatly appreciate that. Is the volume coming from whales would be concerning. Some of it's from whales, but there's a lot of retail investors pushing in as well. I can tell you, this is not even in the top 75 of volume all times in a single day. So in 2020, it was way higher. 2021, way higher. So now we're talking about the trading frenzy happened as Coinbase, Kraken, and other cryptocurrency exchanges relisted a revealed plan. And that's factually incorrect. They revealed plans to relist that day, but that did not cause the run-up. They did not have proper capital or liquidity to list them while it was running up. So if anything, it's been listed as it started to drop. So that's just factually incorrect, and I will call out the factual incorrectness because I'm very up to date. Revealed plans to restart trading with the token on their platform for US customers after the partially favorable decision court decision on Thursday. So new XRP all-time high in the coming months. In December 2020, the SEC filed a civil complaint against Ripple and its CEO Bradley Garner and its co-founder Chris Larson, claiming failure to register XRP as a security before selling over 1.2 billion worth to the public. Long years of Twitter spats and legal advances followed as Ripple tried to argue how fundamentally wrong it is to classify XRP as security. By the way, Brad Garner House, Chris Larson's also off the hook. They're not in the wrong either. The only thing that is in the wrong right now is institutional investors as a security, which makes no sense if you actually... And I implore you, if you're new, go back to the live 2 days ago. I went through the 34-page PDF during the live. It wasn't the most popular live, but we had about 600 total views since I put it out now. It took an hour and 40 minutes. Let's see. XRP's price has endured periods of turmoil in the last few years since the suit was announced, but the recent days have been the token enjoying a euphoric price rally. According to Leonidas Hadjiantonis, I don't know, a longtime cryptocurrency researcher, XRP's July 13, 10 billion volume marked only the 76th largest trading volume. There you go. I knew I remember that from the other day. 76th largest daily trading volume. Even though this seems like a big number, historically this was XRP's 76th largest day trading volume recorded at CMC. The highest was almost 37 billion on April 6, 2021. We ain't seen nothing yet, he tweeted. This suggests that XRP price could reach a new record high in the coming months. But see, let's not deem it that way. Remember, we were in quantitative easing and we had a whole bunch of money printing coming into crypto. It very well could be happening again, but that was the reason why in 2021 we had large amounts of volume. As you can see, Julie cut my hair today too, which is fantastic. So it looks a lot better. since my last live. This 9-year-old picked out a dye she wanted me to use, which is like my natural hair color, so I was all for it. All for it. So that's for that. And then we might as well touch on real quick how the U.S. lawmaker calls on SEC chair to reassess stance on crypto following Ripple ruling. Then we'll look at the charts. And then before I leave, I promise I will read you the official document that I've already released on YouTube, but we'll go over it together because I love reading everything with each and every one of you. And I honestly, everybody, you have made me so blessed and so humbled and just so euphoric just following my channel, showing me the support, and doing this together. We have a long journey ahead of us, but we've already overcome so much together. Being able to sell out in 2021 at $1.66 after making 400% or 350 to 400% since I started, what was it, in March of 2021. Then we had to make a tough decision in around August of 2021. We couldn't buy our crypto back. We had to liquidate for almost a year and a half until end of 2022, early 2023, depending on crypto. And now the journey's starting. This is what we've all waited for. I talked about in 2021, never changed, and said we wouldn't get a ruling until late September or late Q3, sometime in Q3. And now we're there, ladies and gentlemen. But we're already up 115 to 120% on our XRP, and that's not a joke. We have an average of 346 together. I own 12,222 tokens. So it's going to be a blessing here on out. So, and all of you as well who have followed. So U.S. lawmakers call on SEC chair to reassess stance on crypto following Ripple ruling. New York Republican Richie Torres has called on United States Securities and Exchange Commission SEC chair Gary Gensler to reconsider. No, I'm not reading this. I'm going to read the official document because this is just tying into the official document. Harvey, a long time. I know it's just a joke. I know you, Harvey, but it's going to be a while, and it's not just going to be because of XRP. I'll maintain that precious metal since 2021 was our biggest accumulation and the biggest thing we did as a community. When we sold out of crypto, we put in our profits in the precious metals as gold dipped down to around 1,600. Silver was down to about 16. And now silver just went back over, I think, 25 or 24 now. And gold's pushing that 1970 again. So great investments we made. As cryptocurrency and precious metals go hand in hand. I don't care what anybody says, they work together. You put your profits into the store of value, which is precious metals. But then you also have a large sum of your leftover money, as I call crypto, but you take your currency, put it into real money. And then you have a cross-borders way, you have a way to pay your neighbor, you have a way to actually have some funds, along with precious metals. Hey, Trading with J-Ride, thanks for the $10 donation. Holy smokes. Yes. Sean Crothers is in the house. Welcome him, a main man for Maine. And he can also support me on this one. Casper is a sleeping giant indeed, Trading with J-Ride. And after our next 2 FOMO Fridays for H-Bar, which will cap off our 10,000 tokens in 10 weeks as a community, for a total of $400, we'll have 10,000 tokens, or for $500, we'll have 10,000 tokens, $50 a week over 10 weeks. And then after that, we're buying Casper. We're buying Casper as a community. We'll be doing $50 a week, and I do only $50 a week because I know it's attainable, and we'll do that together. So we'll do the official document in just a sec. XRP's, nope, that would be mean. We'll take a look at XRP at the end of this live. 83 people watching, 63 likes. Make sure you hit that like button, as it will greatly help push me through the analytics. But you know what? We'll look at the price, then we'll look at the official document. XRP is up 3.72% at 7648. I've talked about how hold on to XRP. We did not buy it to sell it at these prices, and I mean that, ladies and gentlemen. I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I never wanted to sell in 2021, but had no choice because we were going into a bear market. So, right now, if we played this true off the top of this bull flag, as you can see this formation, we need to break and hold 7847 before we lose the 729 area. A break up is $1.1067, depending on where you're at from the end of here. But if you look at where I put it now, which constitute more of where a breakout could happen now, the technical target would be between 110.67, but more realistically 113.48. That is still very conservative. That's a very conservative breakout. But XRP not only is on this bull flag, But if we look in the weekly time frame, and this is being overlooked by many, not by this community, but overlooked by many. And as you know, I don't do any paid promotions, paid advertising, or paid sponsorships. So you might not know that if you're new, but that's something I refuse to do. I put all my content out for free, and I don't hide it behind paywalls, because I believe if you have the information, the last thing you should do is hide it from somebody who wants to know it, and you'll be rewarded handsomely in the meantime. Plus, I'm staying true to myself, and I'm investing within what I know, leading an army of over almost 17,000. We've went over 16,000. We're 2 away from 16,800 subscribers today. It's absolutely tremendous. But as you can see here, this is a weekly time frame. See this? These are the EMA lines. What happened here? This is kind of big. So this is using the EMA lines. 20, 50, 100, 200 at 20 is the red line. The 50 or the 200 days, that blue line. We came through it for the first time. We've had a weekly golden cross for the first time. And XRP, let me get rid of this. I get very excited. For the first time since way back here in the pattern, it's November of 2020. I already know this right here. So the last time we had a golden cross in XRP's price, which a golden cross is a pattern reversal, and this would be a bullish pattern reversal. It's the first time this has happened since November of 2020. So this is a big development here. And we were ahead of it for days and days and days, and it finally happened. And now we've even done it better. We've had a golden cross here for the first time. Don't beat 7 minus 20 equals 13. 13 in numerology equals prosperity. Thank you for that, Don't Be. I really appreciate that. Love Casper. Devin says, oh, so do I. Mr. Tony Carter's in the house. Hashtag mother second choice. Very famous from Australia. Like in the Outback. Tracy, love Casper as well for staking. Excellent. John, yes, you have been loading up on Casper. I know you have. You've been keeping us updated. Excellent job. Mark Caston, welcome in, mate. So that's what I'm looking at with XRP, folks. We still have to look at the official document. But with XRP in the weekly, we've had that golden cross. We've had the weekly cross, the golden cross, for the first time since November of 2020. If we look at it in the 2 hourly, we can see we're starting to have a lot of positive momentum here now. We've gotten rejected first off of the technical pattern formation here. We need to break out of this, but ultimately, like I say, hold the 784. But the technical target on a breakup out of here is better than 46%. If you look at 110 or 113, it's actually more like 118, but these are the conservative targets. And literally the only difference is either moving it here or farther down, like moving it from this point right here. That's the only difference in this. It's either it's happening there, which I'll keep it there for 110.67, or if you push it out where we're at in that area, it's around 113.48. So that's the potential breakout. So that's what I got with XRP. We talked about how XRP's flipped Bitcoin in total trading volume, as XRP's accounted for since July 13th, as of yesterday, 21% of all trading volume. Bitcoin only accounted for 20% of trading volume. But remember, Bitcoin has a very, 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 very bullish setup right now if it can manage to hold this broadening wedge. It's a very bullish setup. We might as well take a look at it. This is the broadening wedge, and some of you may be familiar because XRP was also in a broadening wedge formation before it had a massive parabolic breakout. Right now, we have a technical target on this bear flag. Let me bring my arrow back out. I like to keep everybody informed. We have a technical target out of this little bear flag that formed down to 29,280. I noticed that target before I even recognized that we were in a broadening wedge. It only occurred to me once I started looking back and said 1, 2, 1, 2 on resistance, 1, 2 on support. That's a broadening wedge. You only need 2 hits on each side. It's also a neutral continuation pattern. We found that out with XRP. The first level of consolidation comes back down to support. It's very bearish on a breakout, on a bull flag style, on a push up, we should say, on a parabolic move. The first move, of course, is going to be a consolidation down for support. And the first hit here of resistance, support, back to resistance. This confirms the broadening wedge. If we come down now here and hold the technical target of that bear flag at 29,280 approximately, that will confirm our broadening wedge hold. and then we would have a 9.4% move back up to 32,000. Now, I will preface this like I always do. If we lose the broadening wedge, and I had to do this with XRP, but we managed to hold it and had a nice parabolic spike. If we lose the broadening wedge, and you found us at any time under this area right here, which is the channel, if you find us below the channel at 28,358 and get rejected, that's a bearish signal. The pattern's been invalidated. That bull flag is invalidated, and the technical target is now has to come down instead of being 35,000 on a breakout of this technical bull flag setup that's actually formed a broadening wedge, but still a bull flag if some would say. The technical target on a breakout is 35,054. On a breakdown and a confirmation rejection at 28,358, your technical target's all the way down here at 25,194. So don't get it twisted. We're looking at the bullish side of it, but if it were to break down, that is a very big drop. So, but the key of being informed is you know both sides of it. Okay, almost done. And that's how we get the proper formation setups and the proper look on the pattern charts. Wow, there's 100 people in here right now. I appreciate the 100 people viewing right now. I'm stunned. This is only the second time in the history of my channel we've had 100 plus viewers at the same time. I don't even know what to say. If you're watching, make sure that that like button is right at 80% on ratio right now. 80 likes, 100 people viewing. Give YouTube a reason to push me through the algorithm and somebody else to join who might be in here for the first time. Jordan, what's the percentage possible of closing the gap and retesting 55 cent area? For XRP, I mean, in order for us to even reattempt to close that gap, let me get into the proper chart. I know it's hard to believe that true, but I definitely know that now. My video earlier has got like 3,700 views from like 6 hours ago. So I definitely know something's changing for the channel. But I also knew if I stayed true during the bear market that we could do something special here. I can't even thank everybody enough. Mohammed Abdul Hamid, welcome in, my friend. Welcome in, Rocio, welcome in. No problem. I love giving you guys my time and the TA that I've learned. So for 55 cents to happen again, first we would have to break down the bull flag, lose 729, and then ultimately come down. This is the 672. This is the pattern low, the swing low after the swing high. We would have to lose the swing low there and ultimately lose the broadening wedge breakout point at 613, which is right here. Then you would have to lose the pattern double top at 585, ultimately coming back down to retest the pattern formation breakout initially at 556, which was more of like an ascending pattern formation. I guess you could call it a consolidation. So what would have to happen? A hell of a lot right now. A hell of a lot would have to happen to retest there. It's not impossible, but a first step would be to break down instead of breaking out and losing 729, losing the swing low at 672, losing the broadening wedge breakout point at 613, getting back below the double top breakout at 585, and ultimately breaking back into the pattern breakout at 556. That's what you would have to do to break back below. So a lot. Right now we're much more bullish than bearish. We've had a decrease in volume on the breakdown, which is always good on this consolidation. And now we're looking for what I call a God candle. A God candle could bring you out of here and bring you 46% up to that $10 range and maybe even farther. Laying my upward price targets right here. If we were to break out of this bull flag and hold 784 before we break down 729, first target would be, the actual true target would be 46% up to about $1.10. But we technically, if we break out and use it from up here around the 784, we're right around $1.13.4. But if we measure the entirety of the bull flag, including that wick up, I only measured the entire flag. I don't like to do wicks because it allows us to be able to get a proper viewing point of where this price is actually going. It could actually be as high as like $1.18. That $1.13.48 is very important for me, as I believe this is nothing more than a bear market rally unless we get on top and hold $1.13. That's just how I believe it. XRP's not going to moon. We're leaving the system completely. I mean, your definition of mooning and my definition of mooning for XRP is completely different. This community's done the due diligence in 2021 to buy and sell at $1.66 from a 47-cent average, not buying back in until late 2022 at an average of 346. We bought everything we need to do. And now we've recapitalized on buying. I have 12,222 tokens of XRP, XLM, and XDC. 52,222 tokens of DGB. I have 22,222 of ZIL and VChain. We have 8,000 of HBAR. Will XLM run once XRP runs? One rough recon, as I've proven, yes. Yes. As you know, XLM ran 110%. On the same day, XRP ran 94%. They're absolutely tied at the hip, and I've said this since day one. You own the exact same amount of tokens in XLM and XDC as you do in XRP, and it's that simple. There's no reason to kid yourself. There's no reason to trick yourself, and there's no reason to be left on without the proper holdings. Now, XLM, it's sloppy a little bit on my chart, but I do have the technical target from prior to the breakout, and I don't want to switch it until this move finishes. But this is what happened with XLM. No, XRP will not hit $8 this year, period. A lot of people get mad at me for being so blunt, but our true victory doesn't come until 2028. You can take that for what it's worth. This is XLM. It's frozen for you, is it really?
Today's
frozen for you, is it? Oh no, it's still working. Mark, try to refresh it. We have 100, did I read that right? 135 people. We've never had this many people in here, ever. So I thank everybody. Make sure you hit that like button. But with XLM, we came out of this massive bear flag. Massive bear flag. We had it drawn in two sections, remember. The short-term, long-term. Fell out. Now we broke out perfectly. The technical target on this breakout, if it plays out true, we've already filled out. So now we're trying to consolidate. If we lose the 12.6 area, we would have to reconsolidate down here at 10.5. But, again, just like with XRP, look at the weekly. We've had, let me go into the USD chart right now for the weekly time frame. We're starting to make a big move up here in the weekly. We're trying to come back over, so we could technically have a retest a little higher. But it was such a quick filling. And now we've had this bull flag play out. I mean, technically, if we could hold that 12 cent, it would be huge. For XLM, it would be so huge. And it looks like we're trying to hold the 4-hourly support, and we could have a massive breakout to the top side. But I don't want to focus too much on XLM. I want to get into, as we talked about with XRP at 765, we already know where we're going to go for that. No, I don't follow blockchain backer. I know of blockchain backer. I just, from 2021 on, and this is not to offend anybody who watches him, because he does do a good job. He was more telling everybody every time it had a correction to go all in and buy, and it was going to have a parabolic spike. He cost people a lot of money in 2021. It's just that simple. You can't keep saying it's the bottom when it's not the bottom. I was the only one who didn't call it bottom until we finally got to some formality of a bottom. And I showed everybody how to do it. So I want to go to this before I have to end, because it's almost time to eat. I got to eat. But I want to read this for everybody who's tuning in. So this came out today. This is official document number 879. United States District Court, Southern District of New York, Securities and Exchange Commission plaintiff against Ripple Labs, Inc., defendants. And this is Sarah Netburn, United States Magistrate Judge. Hey, Miss Vicky, welcome in, love. I greatly appreciate you tuning in. There is a little lag in the video. Of course there is. Why am I not surprised? Why? We get up to 135 people and it starts lagging. See, that's what happens. 120 people in here. So 2020 volume was higher due to there being less XRP holders. Now everyone is holding XRP instead of buying back then. That is factually incorrect. The reason the volume was higher, Doc, that is completely incorrect. The volume was higher because we were in quantitative easing and there was a lot of money being printing. It was being pushed into crypto, and we might see that again. It has nothing to do with retail investors. I hate to break your balls, but it has zero to do with that. So in light of Judge Perez's recent decision on the parties' cross motion for summary judgment, ECF number 874, the parties are directed to contact courtroom deputy Rachel Slusher at Rachel_Slusher at nysd.uscourts.gov. What's for dinner? It's Taco Tuesday. Gov with 3 mutually convenient dates to schedule a settlement conference. So this is important, guys. So 3 mutually convenient dates to discuss a settlement conference if they believe it would be productive at this time. Due to the court's busy calendar, settlement conferences must generally be scheduled at least 6 to 8 weeks in advance. The court will likely be able to accommodate last-minute requests for settlement conferences, and the parties should not anticipate the litigation deadlines will be adjourned in response to late requests for settlement conferences. So ordered, dated July 17, 2023, New York, New York. Sarah Netburn, signed, United States Magistrate Judge. So that is official news. This is the official document. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. This has been a very exciting live. I appreciate everybody who's tuned in for the technical analysis, for the analysis about how XRP overtook Bitcoin as the most highly traded cryptocurrency by volume. It's very exciting as most of the crypto community is red today and Bitcoin is up 3.81%. Make sure you hit that like button. Wow, 112 likes, 99 people watching to the end. I salute each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart. Make sure positivity over negativity. If you want to show appreciation for my work, all you have to do is hit subscribe, or you can send a YouTube super chat, or like I always tell everybody, join Tom's Army, pay it forward, as I don't do any paid promotions, paid advertising, or paid sponsorships of any kind, ever. And I don't put anything behind a paywall because I believe every single one of you deserves the information no matter the size of your wallet, and that's just something I live by. And it's something I have to stay true to. That's just something I believe in. And I've had a lot of people tell me that I should do other things to make money. I say that's nonsense. I think it all comes full circle in the end. It really does. So yeah, that's what I believe. So that's why I do what I do. And that's why I do what I do, honest to God. So I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. And I'm going to go eat dinner. Stay blessed, everybody. Have yourselves a great day. And if you're looking to trade XRP, my best solution to you would be to go to FEMX. I can drop it in the links. In the USA, you don't need to use a VPN. We're running out of places like this. And I vetted it very well, as you know. It's just, we're running out of options. But I have good news. As you can see, with clarity comes more options. But you want to make sure you stay true to the ones who never went away from you. FEMX never went away. Uphold never went away. Yes, Uphold has problems sometimes in the high volatility moments, but FEMX never went down during that 8 or 94% pump. So we have options. Make sure you have options that stuck out with us, not ones who went away and just came back because it's the moment. I will never trust an exchange that turned their back on us in the USA. I never have, and I never will. I don't care what their excuses are, but Uphold and FEMX had good enough attorneys to understand the law, and the rest of them just gave in, and they took the coward's way out, and for that, I will not show my support. All exchanges have issues. When we moon, digital orgy. Honestly, I showed it live. FEMX never went down during that 93% moon. Every other exchange did. But yeah, every exchange typically has a problem. I was just surprised that they didn't go down. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So I appreciate everybody. Stay blessed. From the bottom of my heart, I can't thank you enough for how many people watch this live. It's incredible. If we do break out of this if we hold and break 7847 and properly hold before we break down and reject that 729, we have a 46% technical target up to 110.67, but it's actually a little bit higher. It could go all the way up to $1.18. I'm just showing it from the lowest possible spot. Stay blessed, everybody. Remember to give thanks to your Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.